Hey everybody, I'm making a video response to CorvusMIniatures. He's asked a couple questions about painting videos and the community, I was turned on to his channel by Vivid Adventures 2010. I actually hadn't seen him before, so Vivid Adventures made a video, and so I checked him out and was quite impressed, which is usually how we find new things, find new people is through videos of others in comments or whatever. So as far as, I guess I kind of go with the last question first. Community. It is a great community. There's a lot of support. I personally, I don't think I've really had any negativity on my channel at all, or in my responses or comments or anything. I have seen some negativity in the past, but the drama is almost non-existent. Because really, what it comes down to is this is all about toy soldiers, and anyone who takes this stuff too seriously is, well, sick. Everything else, you know, personally, I think that when we get to the YouTube community on wargaming, it pretty much stays with the toy soldiers. Anything outside of that goes somewhere else. I personally have another channel for my non-wargaming stuff, and I encourage everyone else to do the same thing, to try and keep the wargaming community about the toy soldiers, and that's it. Finecast, so I guess I'm going to do the answers in reverse of the questions. Finecast, I love Finecast. I am a big fan of Finecast, and anyone who's seen my review or the unboxing of my rock lobber can attest to that. I am always really hated working with metal miniatures, and as a gamer primarily, I hate playing with metal miniatures because there's nothing you can do to stop the paint from chipping. And I mean, literally, there is nothing you can do, especially if you should actually knock one over or drop it, or if a piece breaks off and it just kind of chips the paint, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can varnish the crap out of it, you can do whatever you want to with it, it doesn't matter. It's going to eventually chip. I have not had that problem with Finecast at all. I have a couple of Finecast miniatures I've played with heavily, mainly my Dante for my Blood Angels, and there's no chipping on that at all. It's great. And of course, if it does fall over, it's light. It's not like a metal. It's not going to hit as hard. You know, energy 1/2 mass b squared kind of stuff. So the impact is less, so you're even less risk of chipping the paint with a Finecast. Yes, there are bubbles. Yes, there are quality control issues. But as far as I'm concerned, those are insignificant compared to the benefits of Finecast. Not only does the paint stay on, it's easy to work with, especially if you want to modify it. But yeah, I just love Finecast. The downsides to me are basically irrelevant compared to the benefits. And let's see here. I'll kind of change my camera angle here. Here's my assembled Finecast rock lobber. You can see, you probably won't be able to see because this one doesn't have a microfocus, but there's a bunch of liquid green stuff on it. I had to fill in a few holes and sand it down. Even had to recreate a couple little areas, but you know what? It really wasn't that hard. It wasn't that time consuming. And cleaning mold lines is trivial compared to metal. We had to sit there and file it out. And then you got this pile of metal filings on your workbench. Yeah, so I love Finecast. That's my experience with it. I love it. Now, as far as doing the painting videos, this is, I'm going to have to back up a little bit here, I guess. So anyway, let's just go for an example here. This is going to be my next tutorial if I ever get around to it. Is black cork. But this is basically the way I do it. I do it backwards with the camera on this end, pointing down. And then in the editing process, almost every editing program should give you a way to just rotate the video 180 degrees. So it goes from, so you'll be filming it basically upside down, and then in the editing process, you flip it right side up. I think I got this from General Splatten, this is how he does his videos. And this way, you have absolutely no problems, no interference whatsoever with the camera and your painting. You can hold it wherever you want, comfortably. See, I use a Microsoft LiveCam HD camera for my HD videos. It's a nice little cheap HD camera. Of course, you can get a little mark here where your center focus point is, and you can just do your painting. You can just paint normally. You do kind of have to hold it flat, more flat. So normally, if you hold it like this, you kind of get used to holding it more flat, more parallel to the camera lens. But that's it, and that's not too hard to adjust. One thing I do recommend though is turning off autofocus, and just get to a comfortable spot with your painting and just set the focus to that point right there, instead of trying to let the camera autofocus, because it will do the autofocus constantly over the video, and you don't want that because it just gets annoying and distracting. So yeah, I guess that's my answer, my response to CorvusMIniatures. I've watched a couple of your videos. I'm really looking forward to watching more and seeing what you got coming up in the future. Thanks for watching.